Guys, so I'm finally back with a new tutorial, and today's look is this unicorn inspired glitter cut crease. So I've filmed a video similar like this to twice now. I did like a glitter cut crease, but for the glitter I used a more like classic gold. Both times that I filmed them, things just didn't turn out right, so this was the third time. But then I decided, you know what, why don't I change up the glitter and do something a little more fun and a little more on the spring side, a little bit brighter and colorful. So I had this one glitter that I never thought I would end up using, so I decided to incorporate that today. I call this like this unicorn inspired look because I feel like that glitter, it just screams unicorn to me. If you think of a unicorn, that's the color of this glitter, and you guys will see that in this tutorial. So yeah, I know that like there's this big unicorn trend right now. I don't really know what to call it, but basically just a lot of like really fun colors. Like I know brands are coming out with more fun colorful lipsticks, like mint green or like a bright purple or something like that. And I know that Tarte, they had their like unicorn brush set, and their latest collection was very like unicorn vibed, if that kind of makes sense. So I decided to do a tutorial incorporating that kind of trend that's going on right now. So that's what I did for you guys today. I really hope that you enjoy this tutorial. Also, don't forget to follow me on all my social media. I have Instagram, I have Snapchat, and I have Twitter, which those will all be linked down below. And yeah, so let's just get right into the video. Okay, if you can hear the lawnmowers in the background, I'm so sorry. Of course, people decided to start mowing their lawns as I'm filming. But anyways, we're just gonna get into it and ignore it. So I'm gonna start off with the eyes, and I'm gonna prime using the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. We're gonna set that just to ensure that it doesn't crease. I'm gonna take the Tartest Pro palette, and I'm gonna take this shade here, which is Vintage, just to set it. Any cream kind of color is going to work, even like a face powder, anything like that to set the primer is going to work. Now we're going to start off with the eyeshadows. I'm going to first take this shade right here. This is Chic, and just apply it lightly into my crease. Next shade we're going to go in with is this one right here called Mod, and we're going to apply this into the crease as well. We're just going to go over that with a clean brush just to blend everything together, make sure there's no harsh lines. To add a little more pop of color to the look, I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Electric palette. I am going to take this shade right here called Jilted. I'm going to take it on a very tiny little crease brush, and I'm just going to lightly dust this into the crease. You want to be careful with these because they are very pigmented, so just take a little at a time and just build it up to the intensity that you want. I'm going to go back in with a clean blending brush now, and I'm just going to lightly blend over that color, just once again to make sure that everything is seamlessly blended together. We don't want any harsh lines or anything. Now for the outer corner of the eye, I'm going to take this shade here called Drama. I'm going to take it on a more flat blending brush, and I'm just going to start applying this in the outer half of my eye. I'm just adding some more dimension to this portion. I'm mainly focusing this on the lid and just very slightly bringing it into the crease, and then we're going to blend these colors together. And then once again, going in with a clean brush, we're just going to blend out the edges. I'm pretty much doing this step after every eyeshadow application, just because we really want everything to be nice and blended. I'm going to clean off that brush that we just used, and I'm going to go in with it again using the shade Mod right there that we used in the crease. I'm going to take this and apply it directly into the center just to kind of create a ombre. I'm going to go in with a big pencil brush. I'm going to take that shade Drama that we used in the outer corner, And I'm really going to deepen this up. I'm going back in with the shade Jolted from the Electric palette. I'm going to apply more of this just to bring that intensity back because it did get a little bit blended away. For the lid, I'm not actually going to be using an eyeshadow. I'm going to go in with the Anastasia and Nicole Gurriero Glow Kit. I'm going to take this shade right here, Forever Young, and I'm going to use this as my lid shade. And I am going to slightly wet it with a setting spray just to make it even more intense and also help with any fallout. And I'm going to apply this on the inner half of the eye that we didn't apply anything on. I'm going to be very precise on where I apply it, almost like I'm creating my own cut crease with this eyeshadow. There is the eyeshadow. Now we are going to add the glitter. So the glitter I'm using today for this more unicorn look is the Lit Cosmetics Afternoon Delight Glitter. Hopefully you guys can kind of see that. And I'm also going to be using the Lit Clearly Liquid Glitter Glue to apply this. I'm going to take a very small detailed brush. You want it very tiny in order to create the very sharp line for the glitter. It's only really a half like glitter cut crease starting from the inner corner to about halfway where we stopped applying that lid shade. I'm going to start halfway from there though, just to kind of get a basis of where I'm applying it. And I already messed up. Nice. So like I said, we're only going to about where that lid shade stops. So just about there is about halfway. And then I'm going to take it all the way to the inner corner. I'm going to let this quickly dry, do the other eye, and then I may go over it again with some more just to intensify it a little bit. I'm going to add some eyeliner now. You definitely don't have to if you don't want to, but I feel like a wing eyeliner would be nice with this look. So I'm going to take my NYC liquid liner as always. I'm going to do this off camera just because I'm sure you've all seen me do it many times and it's just a little easier to do it off camera. So I will be right back once this is done. I'm also going to apply my lashes while I'm gone and then I'll be right back. Okay. Am I done? Why is this happening? I'm priming using the Ordinary High Spreadability Fluid Primer. For foundation, I got a sample of the Dior Skin Foundation. I was wanting to test out a good foundation to wear for my graduation, and I heard that this one makes your skin look really nice. So I got a sample to try out. Mainly because I am getting a spray tan before my grad, so obviously my skin's gonna be a lot darker, so I didn't want to buy the full size now. But also, like, this is their lightest shade, it's in 010, and this is still too dark for me, so yeah, it's not gonna match me right now, but I'm just wanting to test it out anyways, so let's just ignore the fact that it's not my shade. For that little amount, the coverage was not bad at all. I'm gonna have to go in with more, but still, that was a pretty good amount, or pretty good coverage. My skin does look really nice with that foundation. I would say it's a more medium coverage, like it didn't cover absolutely everything, but it was also buildable, so yeah, that foundation's nice. For concealer, I'm taking the NYX HD concealer. This is in 01, which I think I got the wrong shade. This is Cool Warm, so I think it's a little bit too warm for my undertone, but we're gonna go with it anyways and see how it looks. I almost feel like this shade is too dark for me. The last time I got it, I got shade 02, so this is kind of weird that this one's a little bit too dark. Like, it's not really highlighting. I'm gonna set my under eyes with my Kat Von D Lock-It Powder, which I actually do really like this stuff. I know it doesn't, some people don't, but I do. And then I'll go in with my face powder. I'm using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish to set my face. And then I'm going to contour using my Kat Von D Contour Kit as usual. I'm taking the more cool tone shade. I'm going in with the Girlactik bronzer in Cabo. For blush, I'm going to take my Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in between the sheets, which just looks like that right there. Now for highlight, I'm using the Ofra Beverly Hills highlighter. This is what it looks like. I'm going to be mixing these three lightest ones. Actually, no, I'm gonna mix this one and these two here. I'm gonna leave out the white just because it's gonna make it super light. I'm gonna quickly fix in my brows now. We're going to finish the eyes now. I'm going to take that first shade that we used right here. This is Chic. I'm next going in with this shade Mauve. Then going in, back in with the shade Jolted. And take Drama. I'm going to go back in with this shade that we used on our lid. I'm going to put some black eyeliner on the waterline. We're going to do some mascara. I'm going to take the CoverGirl Super Sizer Mascara for my bottom lashes. Okay, last step is lips. I'm gonna line with the Essence lip liner in the nude. I'm gonna use two different liquid lipsticks. So they're both by Huda Beauty. One is in Muse and the other one is in Bombshell. So I'm first going to take Muse and kind of do the outer portion. And then I'm going to go in with Bombshell and place it right in the center. I'm going to set my makeup now using the Kat Von D Lock-It Setting Spray. And there's the finished makeup. I'm going to go change, do my hair, and I'll be right back. So this is the final look. I got my hair somewhat done. I got dressed. So yeah, there's the final eye look. If you guys enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, leave some other video requests down in the comments of other like tutorials or videos that you guys would like to see, because of course I want to do things that you guys want to see. So yeah, leave those down below and I will see you guys in my next video.